I know.
Chris, are you mayor pro tem tonight?
Yeah,
You're mayor pro tem all the time.
yeah, I'm pro tem all the time. I'm just acting mayor tonight, so. None of those acting classes.
Says you're Bethany on my phone.
Yeah, I'm on her computer, so. All right.
Is that enough straight bills?
It is 7:00 on September 11th, 2025, and I will go ahead and call the regular monthly meeting for the city of Alburnett to order. First, we will rise for Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which
It's a thing. One nation, under God.
All right, so we will go ahead and go through roll. Counselor Trump,
Present.
Counselor West.
Present.
Oh my God. It's Counselor Sukup.
Present.
Present.
What's his name on the other side?
Oh my gosh. And Counselor Myers here as acting mayor. And Counselor Bosenberg.
Yep, here.
Got it. Let the records show that we do have quorum and are able to conduct business. So everybody's got their agendas there. So I would like to see motion for the approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Moved by Trum
Second,
and second by Bosenberg. All in favor of approving the agenda for tonight's meeting, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Great. And for the sheriff's report, Sheriff Deputy was here just a minute ago. But looking at the report that is in the packet, 29 calls, hours were met, 43 hours. So if they do make it back, they had to go on a call, then we'll go ahead and let them address us and see if there's any questions they have. So we're now into the citizen comments section of the agenda here. It's broken into agenda items. There's a 5-minute limit on those, and non-agenda items, there's a 5-minute limit on those. If you are on the agenda and are speaking to an item already, then you need not speak during this time. So is there anyone wanting to make public comment at this time? Seeing none, we will move on to number 7 in the packets here. It is the mayoral proclamation. And I'll go ahead and get that. It's National C Tracks Think Train Week. So obviously there's multiple intersections in this town where the train passes through. It's important to remind ourselves of the safety precautions that we all need to take as we're crossing there. So in this proclamation for the city of Alburnett, we proclaim that today, September 11, 2025, is National C Tracks Think Train Week. Whereas C Tracks Think Train Week is to be held across the United States from September 15 to the 21st, 2025, and whereas 2,200 52 rail grade crossing collisions resulted in 749 personal injuries and were responsible for 268 fatalities in the United States during 2024, whereas 1,465 pedestrian trespassing casualties have occurred in the United States, resulting in 821 pedestrians being killed and another 644 injured while trespassing on railroad property rights of way during 2024. And whereas educating and informing the public about rail safety, reminding the public that the railroad right of ways are private property, enhancing public awareness of the dangers associated with highway rail grade crossings, ensuring pedestrians and motorists are looking and listening while near railways and obeying established traffic laws will reduce the number of avoidable fatalities and injuries caused by incidents involving trains and citizens. And whereas the International Association of Chiefs of Police, National Operation Lifesaver Incorporated, United States Department of Transportation, and all local, state, county, and railroad law enforcement officers, first responders, and railroad corporations commit to partnering together in an effort to educate at a national level all aspects of railroad safety to enforce applicable laws in support of National C-Tracks Think Train Week. Now, therefore, I, Chris Myers, Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Alburnett, do hereby attest my full support, proclaiming September 15 to 21st, 2025 National C-Tracks Think Train Week, and I encourage all citizens to recognize the importance of rail safety education. Proclaim this 11th day of September 2025. Thank you. The mayor's report, moving on to that, it is in the packet here. Or actually, it looks like she might not have left this one, did she?
I didn't
Nope.
see it.
Okay. So she had a good month. She's still around. She hasn't quit. I guess that's her report in absentia. So, moving along to council's comments. Councilor Trump,
I don't have anything to add now.
Councilor West,
Nothing.
Councilor Suka,
Nothing at this time.
and for myself, I just want to take a moment, especially for the people in this room, given today's date, September 11th, to give a heartfelt thanks to all of the first responders here, and the positive effects and the comfort that you guys provide at this time, knowing that you are out there to help us in our times of need, at times putting your own self at risk for our own safety. So thank you very much for everything that you guys do. On the written reports, we have the report from fire department, and we'll go to TJ West on that.
First, I'll have James go ahead and do his portion of it.
All right, well, before we start, let's add to that rail safety. Don't cross till the signal's off. I worked for the Crandon Railroad as well,
Okay.
and you'll see, especially on the main lines and stuff like that, people get in a hurry. And train goes by they'll go around the gates, or they'll just cross over, well, not minding oncoming traffic on the parallel track. So you've seen that before, so don't cross until the signal's off. What?
Was it Florida that ladder company got creamed?
I think so.
It's on like that.
Fire
heavy-
department,
Okay, yeah.
fire department just recently, yeah.
And then also, there's another thing is for railroad crossings, on every signal box at railroad crossing is an emergency number. If there's anything blocking the track or anything like that, call that number. But like that fatality that happened to that crew down in, I think it was Texas around there, where there was that beam that they were transporting that got beached on the crossing.
Oh, yep.
That truck, the video didn't show it, but that truck was sitting there for 45 minutes and no call was made. That could have saved that crew's life. So it's the crossings will get people. But moving on, just looking to see if we have approval for the work that I informed you guys of the last council meeting. Or if there's any questions on that.
So that would be,
And that
That's
would,
later in the process.
New business.
that's gonna be in the new business section there.
Yeah. and that would be what we're expecting. That's for the year, for this calendar year. That's the work that I would like to complete.
Okay.
Unless there's some emergency comes up that needs to be fixed like this, and that would be addressed at a council meeting or through you.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I'm hoping not to see anything like that this year, so.
Yeah, we will, that is on our agenda, in new business on the approval. The approval of estimates there.
Mhm.
So, yeah, if we have questions that we'll bring them up during that point in the meeting, so.
All right, is that gonna be towards the end of the meeting or something like that?
Yep, a
Sorry.
little bit.
Sorry.
Okay, and I go, should be one of you, I should have grabbed one, right, apologies. But yeah, but no, just wanted to address that and, do you guys need me to stick around for that part of the meeting?
That is completely up to you. If
If
you,
you need to add to it.
There's nothing I need to add to that,
yeah,
so.
that's, yeah, it is completely at, your discretion whether you stay, but, you know, we've been here and we've covered the ground quite a bit, so if you're comfortable with, us having everything and
Mhm.
I think in terms of questions,
So, yeah.
yeah, we've got pretty much
Yep.
everything
Yeah,
answered.
other places
so.
I need to be here tonight.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
By all means. Yeah.
Upon approval or denial, just shoot me
I'll
a
let you
text and we'll get everything,
Yep.
everything scheduled here,
Yep.
so. I'd like to thank you guys for your time.
All right,
Absolutely.
thank you. Take care.
You wanna take it, Vernon? I can.
So, I think you have in your packet the information from Chief West that we, had some Iowa come out on the 18th of August, and, several of you came down to see how we train and how we learn and what we do when we have to go out on a call and work on people, trauma related, cardiac calls, airway. Those were the big ones that were covered at the, training that night, and it's fabulous to have that semi come in and do this training because honestly, we couldn't afford them. The $8,000 to bring them in for one night of training, that's a lot of bucks to put down to have them come in for training when we're a little tiny rural department. So it's nice that they have that huge grant that they received from Walmart, that they can come out and do that for us. Then of course, then we had our normal meeting and, September 2nd, we had done, our regular CPR defibrillation training with my quote, "My chest hurts." And then we have training coming up on the 22nd for farm equipment machinery. Our nearest transition has officially started on the 1st of September and will be transitioned from the one program to the new program that the state is having us transition to by the end of the year. Probably you want to talk about the service
Yeah, I
contractor?
can, when it comes up, yeah.
You want to talk about it now or no?
I think it's later on.
It's gonna be later. So you will have that in your information.
Yeah. It's business.
She has put in, a 3-year service contract from McLean to service our SCBA and masks. And we have 12 of those and 14 masks that get serviced every year to stay in compliance. We have received the grant from Unity Point St. Luke's. I think Vicky and TJ and I went down to receive the grant from them, and was quite interesting because we got to see a lot of the other people that had requested grants and got theirs. So it was like old home week for some of us because we knew a lot of the people that had come in to get their grants also. But our AED, should be here by the end of the month. That will be nice because there'll be the new updated ones ready to go. Talking?
Just clearing his throat.
Okay. I don't know anything about your Brocada thing.
Verkada is a security company. So they're a technology company. They do a bunch of different things with security cameras, sensors, alarm sensors, things like that. They got a wide variety of things they do, security door entry, things like that. And they came and spoke to the city and they were gonna speak to us too, the fire department, for like cameras in our apparatuses and things like that, and different security features that we could upgrade the fire station to help also support the park. So,
Okay.
they'll be out Monday actually to do face to face with us and show us what the cameras can do, and they sent us one to play around with, so.
What time, on Monday?
That is, 11.
Thing, we have fire prevention week coming up in October 5th through the 11th. We will have pre-kindergarten through second grade will come down and take tours at the fire station. And we'll try to entertain the kids for a little while there. And then the following week, we have a Collins Aerospace Day Academy will be out for a tour. They had a blast the last time they came out and they requested if they could bring out another class to do the tour, that they had so much fun and they enjoyed it and learned a lot. So we put them on the agenda.
Good deal.
Like PR.
Did you say that the Verkada was here or at the station?
I believe we're looking at both, aren't we? Secure door entry, things like that. So
Okay, so.
we'll be
Multiple sites.
meeting just at the station, but it's covering everything
Oh, okay.
we've already talked about.
I do see that agreement for McQueen there. And is that an item in the new business?
Yeah, it's number subsection E.
Got it. All right. Any questions for TJ? Berna? All right. We'll move on to Public Works. Mac?
Only thing I have to add, we got our lift station repairs done today, got that pump fixed and all the electrical boxes updated and that stuff we approved last month at the meeting. Got that finished today and went smooth, so happy to have the floats, backup floats running and sleep better at night, knowing we got backup running.
Have a little more time to get stuff done now that it's stopped raining.
Yeah.
Your
I think it's the
grass isn't,
the first week I've skipped mowing all summer.
I know. Me too. So,
That's the only updates that.
there's a new reduced speed sign on the south.
Yeah, like across from the sports complex, that was just faded, just needed replaced.
Are we going to get one?
For that one coming in from the west.
Yep.
Yeah,
Was that one needed?
that was
Yeah.
pretty weak too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And down out, we ordered extras, so.
Thank you for the fire department crossing signs.
Yeah.
Mhm, thank you very much.
From
All right. Any other questions for Mac? All right. City clerk's treasury report there. Let's see. Vicky, anything you want to bring attention to in this report?
Um, the finance stuff, not really, I mean, it's looking pretty, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, there's nothing traumatic that needs to be addressed. Right now. I did add a couple of things underneath. There's nothing on the actual report itself to draw attention to, but I wanted to go over the iPay investment proposal, if there was any questions on that. Basically, we've already approved the ability to invest with them. I just wanted to break down, kind of give you guys an overview of what it could look like. Because I've reached out to the bank, but I didn't get any responses until like this evening. I got one stating that now they want to potentially see what we're thinking, but for sure I would like to see our reserve funds, like for our capital projects, moved over with iPay, because I think we could really benefit from generating more revenue with those. And then the section in between the two pay lines, basically our operating capital. We don't obviously want to take everything out of the bank because we need to be able to pay bills and all of that. So I was proposing, I took a total of those funds and divided in half. And taking the half of that and putting it with iPay under the 4.08%, just to generate that extra. And this is the totals that you're seeing is just a monthly amount.
Okay,
Um,
What's
and take that-
the total? What's the totals? I don't have my paper with me.
okay. So, it looks like, and you can tell me if I'm interpreting this correctly, currently FSB, the investment would be, the return would be $543.52
per month.
per month, and with iPay, it would be $1487.40. So it's a difference of just over $940 monthly, $943.88 monthly.
Does this represent all those funds or 50% of those funds? To me, this looks to me like it represents all of our funds and the difference in the potential interest increase. You were talking about perhaps moving half of that. Is that what you said? Okay, so but this would represent 100%.
The very
Yep,
top
yep.
line does, yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's per month.
Correct.
Pretty substantial.
Yeah, it is. That would add up very quickly.
That top line, that 1858.42 is the actual amount that we got from the bank in August.
That's
When they closed.
all the accounts.
That was for the whole, yep.
Okay, but if we had done 100% with iPay, then it would have been 52.53.
Correct.
19, okay. So Dave, do you have the packet in there? Do you have the packet in front of you?
To me?
Yeah,
No, I do not. I forgot it at
Okay.
home.
so really what
That's-
she was
that's-
saying is,
That answers my question.
oh, okay, good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the top line would just be if instead of FSB this past month, we had it all with iPay, it would be a difference of almost $3,400. So, all right, that is good to know. And then did you have anything to add about the WEX transition?
I just wanted to bring it up because it was something that I just discovered this week through clerk conversation.
somebody was asking about if any other cities were paying a card charge a month. And I felt like we were the only ones that were. So I asked somebody about it and they said, well, reach out to this person with Lex and figure out if she can answer the question. And I found out whenever we decided to use Wex for our fleet cards, whoever set the account up, they didn't put us under the state of Iowa contract. They put us as a small business account. So we're getting charged a $16 fee every month for cards. I'm only doing it quarterly, but because it's a small amount, but quarterly I submit a tax refund report for our fuel tax.
Mhm.
And that takes some time to get all the reports from Wex, transition it into the state site. So it takes some time. And then we're also something else. I talked to Dave about it this morning. Now I can't remember what it was again. But anyway, so we're going to transition to the state of Iowa account because we also get a discount. We won't have to pay fuel tax. It'll be taken right off the top. There won't be that $16 a month fee.
Yeah,
And then we'll get a discount depending on which station we use. So they'll keep our existing account open until all of the paperwork and everything is done. And I'll work with Mac and TJ to figure out how many cards, because we're gonna get new cards. So how many we need and all of that. So,
good deal. Any timetable that they gave?
it sounded like just a couple of weeks maybe
Nice,
is all.
sooner the better.
I already have a form to fill out and sign, so. Yeah,
Just let me know or let Bethany know if it needs our signature.
sure, yeah. Well,
That'll relieve you from your quarterly tax filing then,
Pardon?
that'll relieve you of that quarterly tax
Correct.
filing? That's nice.
Yeah. And it's nice because we'll get that money, we'll save that money right off the top. And it's
Sure.
like,
Yeah,
it's a couple of $100. Depending on.
It's not just, it's
take
not
time,
just,
too.
I was gonna say, it's not just money. Your time's valuable around here too, so. All right. Is there anything additional there? Any other questions for Vicky? All right. We will go ahead and move on to the approval of the consent agenda. So I'm just seeking motion to approve the consent agenda from the August 14th meeting.
So moved.
Second,
So
okay. All those in favor of approving the minutes from the August 14th council meeting, say aye.
Bye.
All opposed? Motion carries. And then are we also, is the claims and,
it's all part of it.
okay. All right, so moving on, new business. Special event permit. It is for the Laura, is it Holspus? Is that how she pronounces her last name? Anybody know? Benefit ride on October 4th. Is anyone familiar with that? Yeah. This isn't anything different than what's normally requested. So they're just looking.
That we had to scramble and get trucks to help block intersections at the last minute last year.
I think they did ask, but I don't know if we were able to.
I know Mark had one.
Mark had one. Okay.
So we'll need to know what intersections they're gonna be crossing. If we're gonna be able to help with that.
So it did say on here that,
Give a route.
It's through my give it to the.
I can reach out to Mike.
yeah, side street between Gibby's and Old City Hall. That looks like that's the only thing that's going to be closed.
What route are they coming in and leaving on? That's where we helped them.
I hope we get in now.
Yeah, it's just saying that,
We'll
that,
take care of that, TJ.
looks like, on the application mentions that it is, a smaller event, about 100 people is what they're looking at here. Do we have any questions over this event permit? Do I see a motion to approve?
So move.
I have a second.
Second.
All right. So I have a motion for the approval of a special event permit for the Laura Holsabus benefit ride on October 4th, 2025. That is being requested by Gibby's Place. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All opposed? All right, motion passes. All right, so, next item is the approval of FY 26 budgeted transfers. Vicky, do you want to talk a little more on that?
Yeah, these are just, transfers from funds to cover, bond payments and stuff that we budgeted for when we set up the budget for this year. So it's just getting the approval to get the money moved around.
So there's additional information there in the packet on it. I can go ahead and read the resolution, and then I'll be seeking a motion of approval after that. This is resolution 09-2025-01, approving the FY 26 budgeted fund transfers. Whereas pursuant to Iowa Administrative Code Rules 545.2.5, transfers of money between funds found in the city budget must be approved by a fund transfer resolution. And whereas the following transfers were adopted as part of the FY 26 budget of the city of Alburnett, Iowa, now therefore be it resolved by the city council and the city of Alburnett, Iowa, that city clerk be directed to make the following budgeted transfers listed below. And it lists out each individual one, but I will not go through those. Seeking a motion to approve.
So move.
Okay. I have a second.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. And all those opposed, same sign. All right, motion passes on that. And we are going to interrupt the new business, and our deputy is here to speak about the report. Anything you want to mention other than what's on the report there?
I don't believe so,
Okay.
unless there's something else we need to know about or change or.
Not that I'm
How's
aware
traffic
of.
going away from school these days?
Yeah, it's
Traffic for school.
traffic going pretty well for the start of the school year thus far, or?
I haven't heard anything. I usually don't come on till about 7 p.m.
Oh,
So-
okay.
I don't usually deal with that, but I can talk to resource officer, talk to Heath and see if there's anything and concerns to see if we need anyone up here.
As the husband of a person who works at the school, I haven't heard any complaints, but you know,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, it is, especially with sports and everything else.
Mhm.
It's-
and now my daughter is one of the drivers in that race, so. But she has cheer after school and she has Kirkwood classes earlier in the day, so she's not there for the morning rush and she stays behind after school for practice, so she's not part of the, you know, the, yeah. The,
She's not part of the 405 traffic.
no. So, but, yeah, let us know if you need anything, but, I appreciate you coming back and
Yeah.
hope the rest of your night is
It's been a
uneventful.
while. You'd think it was still a full moon out there with some of these calls, but
Uh,
that's all I got to say.
And so it begins.
So
My-
it's again.
My daughter came home last night, in tears from church. And after after a teenage daughter's been driving, you're like, what's going on? She was so sad she hit a raccoon.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, it's dark. Those things are not easy to see. She was just heartbroken, but I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you hit something.
yeah. Well, raccoons can do some damage to some vehicles.
Yeah.
but- Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
yeah, I had a call for a fawn that some girls, young girls, were trying to take care of to nurse it back to health. And I was said, you might want to go home. Gonna take this in.
Yeah.
I didn't have the heart.
Yeah,
They
we'll
were,
take
"Is he
it
gonna
from
live?"
here.
well, I'll take it from here and see what can happen, but gonna
Yeah.
go about 10 feet up and get
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
terminated.
But
So, circle of life with the poor little animals.
yeah, it is. It's
And it is for the oats.
get to hear them a lot lately too.
Oh,
So
yeah, they're in rare form right now. This is their season. Moving with the weather.
Going out to the farm every night.
All right, well, I'll let you guys get back to it.
all right,
Anything, let us know.
Thank you.
take care.
I hit the Rice Krispies earlier.
Did you?
It's opening all the drawers out. She said there's food in here.
That's right.
somewhere, so Whoever watches the cameras is probably like, wow, she was really hungry.
That's what it's there.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Safe travels. Thank you.
All right, so, moving back to new business, 12C on the agenda, the resolution, hiring of city support for the city of Alburnett and set wage for the positions. So, Mac, did you want to talk a little bit about the position and who we're looking to bring in here?
I can, we interviewed Lee, we interviewed a couple people, we thought Lee was the most experienced, he formerly worked for the city of Coggan. Had his wastewater license, CDL, and just a lot of experience in municipalities, and thought he'd be a good overall fit. Seems eager to join the team.
From what I understand, he gets a pretty good reference from
Yeah.
Kenny as well,
Yeah.
so.
Very, very good thing to say about him as well, so which means a lot.
Um. Go ahead.
Refresh my memory, how much, he's, part-time then?
Part-time, I think offered him 24 hours, up to 24 hours a week, is that
Okay.
correct?
Okay, I didn't see it someplace, all right, thanks.
Really?
I know.
We got you taken care of there. So, just touch base with TJ and them about street closure and stuff.
All I just need is the doors for that, my side right there at the bar. That's it. We're not closing the street, we're just closing my alley.
Alley, yeah.
So just a couple barricades.
Just a couple barricades is all I need. I'll take care of the long fence in the back, so the apartment people can go on behind my bar.
You need help getting people in and out. Is this a start from here and end it?
It is a start from here, and that's why I said I have to talk to Bear. I just text Bear. I text him back saying what's going on, so we can figure that out. I'll know something today or tomorrow. I'll let
Okay,
you
because
guys
I
know.
think last year, Mark, we helped so people could all leave at once,
Right.
shutting down.
Instead of us doing illegal stuff by blocking the road, because we've done that on bikes also. I would rather it be legal.
Just let us know if we'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all leaving, I guess, 11 o'clock and then coming back here around 5, I think, or something like that. I'm actually out of town on a barbecue contest. So, sorry, I'm late.
No problem,
I
please.
was gonna get yelled at. I was ready to be yelled at.
Oh, the 30-day thing. That's the only thing that we wanted to pass along, just to make sure we get it ahead of time a little bit more in advance, but kind of knew it was coming, so. All right, so circling back to the resolution there, does anybody have any further questions or discussion on that before I go through the reading? Dave, you good?
Oh, I'm good.
All right, so resolution 09-2025-02, resolution for the hiring of city support for the city of Alburnett and set wage for the position. Whereas the mayor and city council recognize the need for an individual to fill the position of city support on a part-time basis, and whereas the city support position was posted and published for applications to be accepted, and whereas the hiring committee has identified a suitable candidate for the position of part-time city support based on their qualifications, experience, and commitment to public service. And now therefore it be resolved by the city council of the city of Alburnett that the city of Alburnett, Iowa does hereby approve to offer employment to the below listed person as part-time city support effective September 15, 2025, subject to the terms and conditions of employment as outlined in the city's personnel policies and procedures. Section 1, following person shall be named person and position named shall be paid the hourly wage indicated by, and the city clerk is authorized to issue warrants/checks less legally required or authorized deductions for the amount of the set out below and make such contributions to IPERS and Social Security or other purposes as required by law or authorization of the council. Position of city support be offered to Lee Bolin at a wage of $24 per hour as a regular part-time hourly employee. Section 2, the above named employee is subject to the city of Alburnett personnel policies and procedures applicable to their department. Section 3, the resolution will be effective upon final passage of the city council and satisfactory completion of pre-employment testing and background checks. Section 4, the hourly wage established in this resolution shall be effective upon passage of city council. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Okay. Second?
Second.
All those in favor of,
Just
it is a roll
call.
call. Okay. So we'll do this by roll call vote. Bosenberg,
Yep.
Myers, yay. Sukup,
Aye.
West,
Aye.
and Trump.
Aye.
Motion passes. All right. Looking forward to having another person All right, next item on here is the approving of contractor for replacement of overhead doors and openers at City Hall. In the packet here, it goes over the items here that are needed for the for our garage door here on this building. Do you want to talk a little bit about this, Mac?
I think it's pretty straightforward. We're quoted, Dan's was at a better price. He gave us two quotes. One was for us only $300 or less for us, less our value. So I thought for the price difference, it'd be worth to get the better insulated.
Okay.
I think it's like $285 is worth it to get the more insulation for the door. Yeah, pretty standard.
So you said the Dan's overhead door going with the 6532 would be
That would be my
your recommendation? Okay.
substantially cheaper than overhead door.
Do we have any further discussion, questions for Mac based on that recommendation? Okay. Seeking a motion to for approval on this and also naming out the contractor on this resolution.
I'll move that we approve resolution 09-2025-03, awarding to contractor of Dan's overhead doors and more in the amount of $6,532.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Yeah. All right, give a quick read of this. Resolution 09-2025-03, approving contractor for replacement of overhead doors and openers at City Hall. Whereas the city of Alburnett, Iowa sought quotes for the replacement of 2 overhead doors and openers at City Hall, and whereas notice to contractors was duly given, and whereas 2 quotes were received as follows. The quotes are listed below. We are now resolving, now therefore be resolved that City Council of City of Alburnett acknowledges receiving quotes and hereby selects Dan's overhead doors and more for the proposed overhead door work not to exceed the amount of $6,532, subject to further direction by the City Council and authorization to proceed by Alburnett Public Works staff. Do I have a motion to approve? Or excuse me, indicate approval by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? We're getting there. All right, so approving the fire apparatus repair estimate for the Alburnett Otter Creek Fire Department. So these are some of the items here that were listed. TJ, is there anything in here that you wanted to just point out in particular or just sum up in terms of?
No, you kind of went over it last time. And mostly they just kind of the leftover repairs that need to be done from last year.
Okay. Do we have any questions or comments on these items? Seeing none, seeking a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Okay. We have a second.
Second.
All right. Quick reading of the resolution here, 09-2025-04, approving fire apparatus repair estimates for Alburnett Otter Creek Fire Department. Whereas the Alburnett Otter Creek Fire Department has historically partnered with Swoboda Equipment Repair LLC for the maintenance and servicing of the department's apparatus, and whereas Swoboda Equipment Repair LLC has consistently provided reliable and high quality service to ensure safe and reliable operation, whereas Swoboda Equipment Repair LLC has identified the need for maintenance and repairs on various apparatuses, providing estimates for the following services that are listed below in this resolution. Whereas the city of Alburnett, Iowa, has reviewed these submitted estimates and find it is in the best interest of the city and the fire department to authorize repair work as deemed appropriate. Now, therefore, it be resolved that by the city of Alburnett, the above listed repairs or the above listed repair estimates hereby represented by Swoboda Equipment Repair LLC for council consideration. City Council authorizes the approval of all estimates listed not to exceed the amount of $3,740.87. The mayor and city clerk are authorized to execute any necessary agreements and payments consistent with the council's approval. All repairs will be completed upon permission and direction to proceed by Alburnett Otter Creek Fire Chief. And those who are in favor of the passage of resolution 09-2025-04, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That passes as well. All right. So we do have one more meeting before this, but I know that it's on everybody's mind. The discussion of the trick or treat date and time. Traditionally, it's been what, on Halloween, on 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock until, is it 7? Okay.
And the 31st is on a Friday this year.
Ooh. So,
There's
any
not-
discussion on that? Go ahead.
There's not a football game that night, is there?
There is not an Alburnett football game. Okay.
I see.
It means we will have a bunch of people dressed up in football uniforms showing up.
Football is over with the middle of October.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, all right. So does that, a further discussion on that? Does October 31st work for?
It's tradition.
Yep.
Yeah. So, seeking a motion to approve October 31st, from 5 to 7 PM as trick or treat time.
So moved.
Moved by Tom.
Second.
All right. All those in favor of October 31st, 5 to 7 PM as the official Alburnett trick or treat date and time, signify by saying aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carries.
Just so you know, there's no school that day. The teacher work comp day.
Ooh, that's, I'm sure that was scheduled that way for a reason. All right, so, last item under new business is, setting a date to accept and award the bid for, Longworth Drainage Project for October 9, 2025, which is the date of our next meeting. Is that something that we require a motion to do, or is that, it's not a resolution, doesn't deal with anything? It's just setting a time, there's no public hearing necessary.
We could,
Isn't that just normal business when it comes in?
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We could make
Yes,
one
or no?
just to be
Yeah.
safe, just make a motion. Make it fun.
Okay. So, any further discussion on that? So really, they just want us to, they're trying to pin down that date to make sure that they kind of get us on the books. Get that bid in.
Yep.
And figured out before the next meeting, so we can, get it ready to go. So. But you said a motion,
It wouldn't hurt.
okay,
I move, we set the date for the acceptance and bid award for the Longworth Drainage Project on October 9th.
okay. A second. Seeking a second.
Second.
Okay,
Second.
yay, there we go.
Just a date.
Yeah, it's just.
All right, so just, all those all those wanting to approve the date to accept and award the bid for Longworth Drainage Project for October 8th, 2025, signify by saying aye.
October 9th.
October 9th, 2025.
Aye.
Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, all those opposed? All right.
The gray area on there.
That passes.
Abstain.
That. All right. And then we've got old business here. Ordinance 08-2025-01, amending chapter 165 of the code ordinances of the city of Alburnett relating to accessory buildings in residential districts, second reading. So, on this, there was just some wording that that we had some questions on. Is that correct? Just in terms of what the height of a building was and trying to find
I
the,
think the biggest one was the definition or the definition of a peak or something.
yeah.
That was clarified as just the top.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it was just like the highest point of the structure from the,
Ground or eaves, is that what the definition question was?
that was what I think what we ended up landing on is just where the highest point of the building is. So, all right. So this is approval of a second reading. I am not going to go through and read this entire thing. So, but, so can I get a motion? Is there a motion to approve of, the second reading of ordinance 08-2025-01?
I'm moved.
Okay. Moved by Trump, second. All right.
Second.
Grant beat you to it. So, all right, all those in favor of ordinance 08/2025, ordinance amending chapter 125 of the code of ordinances to the city of Alburnett, Iowa, relating to accessory buildings in residential districts, signify favor by saying aye.
Aye, roll call.
Oh, that is a roll call. So we'll go roll call on that. Bosenberg,
Aye.
aye. Myers, myself, aye. Soko,
Aye.
Trump,
Aye.
West. Second reading passes on September 11, 2025. We'll have our third reading of that next month. And that will move us into final comments. Yeah. Starting to my right, Councilor Trump.
Thanks for standing in tonight.
It's fine.
Something happened. We got to the end. Councilor Bosenberg.
None at this time.
Councilor Soko.
Nah, no.
Councilor West.
I had a question. Did we need to approve the McQueen contract? It wasn't in the new business. So I was wondering.
I put it in the packet. I neglected to put it on the agenda.
Okay,
I apologize.
Nope,
So
you're-
there's no action can be taken, but you guys can discuss it.
okay.
Essentially, we already have the contract with them. This is just
Price thought.
a 3-year versus the 1 year we have right now. So I will
Okay.
make sure it gets put on next one,
Perfect.
because I think we're already covered it,
Yeah,
so. Apologies.
nope, you're fine. Never mind. Good.
All right. And I have nothing else to add. I think I've added or taken away plenty from this meeting. The time and date of next meeting is October 9th, 2025, 7 p.m. And I seek a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
And a second, please. All right. So all those in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, I'm not listening. Have a good one.
Got her done.
Take care.
Thanks for letting me join on this thing. I'll see you guys later.
Take care.